Welcome back to another episode of Let Me Reach. I know it's been quite some time since you've seen a full episode. Plan on doing weekly reviews instead of, content every single day. Maybe the week of I'll give, 5 videos based off of that video, but I'm not waking up in the morning every single morning putting out a video of what I feel that morning because sometimes I trip. I do. I'm not perfect. And also, I don't have the patience nor the bandwidth to continue to think about all of these things that I just fucking can't control. And Yetix, I know you're here.
Yes.
It's been a fucking week that my expectations were definitely too high.
Expectations too high. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I felt like when I turned on a fucking TV on a Monday morning or a Tuesday morning or whatever, Tuesday evening, whatever, I thought that I was going to see this. I didn't see that. It was normal shit. I thought when I went to the radio in my car that, when I turned on 98.1, it was going to sound like this. And that's not the case at all either.
So you were expecting, essentially, entertainment to stop and things to actually take a turn for the better for humanity
Stupid
or for America, rather?
Yeah, I just felt like, the obvious cat was out the bag, and it's like, what are we going to do about this now? We have this information. Are we just going to just continue doing whatever the fuck we're doing? Or are we going to, try to take the bad people down or take the bad people out? Replace those with good people. But crickets. Nonetheless, I did turn 31 on Tuesday. And 30s are a blessing, for sure.
Well, happy belated. Did you do anything special?
No, I didn't do much. I took off work. I read. I took myself out to dinner. I went to my parents. I think men don't really do much on their birthdays. I don't really require much, and I don't really have that person in my corner who's going to, I think you know what I mean. But I'm really not complaining about that. And I don't want to say I prefer it at this point, but I've been on a lot of dates. I've talked to a lot of people. I feel like in my my later 20s, I kind of understood that I don't like that. I don't have fun doing that. You go on so many dates and you notice that a lot of them are performative. There's a lot of them, you're doing this because you're supposed to do this. This is what you're supposed to do. And I kind of think a little bit different in the sense of I don't want to do things because of fucking tradition. Fuck tradition. Tradition got us here in my mind. Some things are traditionally cool, but forcing things because that's the tradition, fuck that. It just doesn't make sense to me. And honestly, I think that's insanity. And Yetix, what's the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over, yet expecting different results.
Yeah. How can you expect different results by doing the same shit? By meeting the same people at the same places, same state, same all this. And I'm not saying it's a state thing, but I am saying it's a generational thing or an American thing. And I am not doing this whole men versus women thing. I believe that there are excellent women out here. You just got to find them. I believe that there's some men out here for you women. You just got to find them. But good don't promote themselves. They just are good. It's either you see it or you don't. And I love people who make great sound decisions. And there's a lot of people in this era doing bad things or making bad decisions for the motherfucking plot. I got some of that booger sugar. You want some of that booger sugar? Girl, you want to do it for the plot? Obviously a joke, but hopefully you understand the message.
Totally understand. Well, the Super Bowl is here on Sunday. Who are you rooting for?
That's an easy one. I'm definitely going for the Seahawks. Fuck Robert Kraft. I just have to say that. I'm not even a Patriots hater. Never hated the Patriots. Never really cared about them that deeply. But cat's out the bag. Robert Kraft is an ass bag. So fuck him. Fuck his organization. And fuck everything he stands for. Definitely rooting for Mike McDonald. He should have been our head coach, but, it didn't work out for us.
Speaking of coaches, how do you like your coaches in Baltimore?
Yeah, Yetix, I'm actually excited about our team next year. I'm excited about our coaching staff. I don't think we missed on a hire. I'm enjoying our head coach. He's young. I'm enjoying our offensive coordinator. He's 29. Kind of crazy, but he has fresh ideas. I love the youth influx, especially coming from John, who well, Giants will figure that part out.
Well, that is completely understandable. Well, speaking of this Super Bowl, how do you feel about Bad Bunny halftime? Will you be tuned in?
I won't. I'll probably be getting up, getting me another plate of wings or pizza or rotel. I'll be honest, I've never listened to a Bad Bunny song. I know he has some great banging beats, but I don't care about Bad Bunny, bro. So I'll treat that halftime like I've treated a lot of halftime shows in my lifetime. Get up, mind my business, go get some more food, and enjoy family or enjoy friends or wherever you're at. Just enjoy the moment. And thinking about it a little bit, I probably will tune into it, and I hope that he does something to piss those other people off a lot more. You know, these people are having an alternative halftime show. I hope Bad Bunny gives them exactly what they don't want, which is more than entertainment. So use this moment, use this stage, bro. Please. Please. So I will be tuned in for other reasons, but this is a big moment. Use it.
And how do you feel about the alternative halftime show?
I feel like it's a well, first and foremost, it says a lot about those people. It says a lot about their character. It says uh they only want the things that they like. It says that they don't care about other people. It's only about what they want. It's only about their needs. It's only about their desires. Fuck everybody else. And I hate two types of people outside of the obvious, like murderers and liars and killers, and thieves and shit. I don't like bullies, and I don't like people who think that they're superior than anybody. Yeah, those two things right there, oh, plus the obvious ones that I just said, that was that's the quickest way to make me hate you. And I use hate strongly in this situation because this shit that's happening is because of people who believe that they're better than others, like intrinsically better, like superior, like they matter, you don't. Like they should be treated like this, and you should be treated like this. Yeah, fuck those types of people for sure.
I deeply understand your sentiments towards this situation. This is one of the reasons why the world is the way it is,
Yeah,
and it is very unfortunate.
very.
But I do have one more question before we get out of here.
Stop.
You are now 31. What is something at the age of 30 that you fell for that you wish you would have fell for sooner?
Easy. Cologne. And this is kind of one of those weird stories to where my mom used to tell me all the time, like, you need to put on some cologne. You don't smell like anything. But for a very long time, I felt like, and this is probably because I have extra stuff that I'm not going to say, but for a very long time, I felt like if I didn't stink, then I was fine. Like I sweated a lot. So for me, it was a worry of like putting on cologne and then like sweating and then the cologne smelling like sweat or like it's off balance or it like loudly stinks. So for a very long time, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just put on this deodorant. If I don't stink, then fuck it. I smell good in my mind. But I bought this green Irish tweed. It was a Creed Aventus. No, not Aventus. It was from Creed. It was from TJ Maxx. It was in the clearance section. It was like $180 plus tax or whatever, but it was a 180. I bought my first cologne. I went home, smelled it, and this shit smelled amazing. I wore it the next day, and after 4 hours, I didn't smell it anymore. And then I got on TikTok, I got on YouTube, and I was just wondering, like, okay, what is cologne? Performance of cologne, why is cologne so expensive, why is just whatever. I was just doing research on just fragrances because again, when I sprayed that green Irish tweed, I was like, oh shit, this shit smells good now. So I did a lot of research and come to find out I love fragrances. The complexities of the scents, the complexities of the days, just depending on how the day is going, how cold it is, how is it raining, is it overcast, like the weather dictates what type of scent that you want to put on that day. And then I got to, knowing exactly how to put on cologne. I think everybody grew up understanding or thinking that you have to spray it and rub it and shit. So I just became more informative on cologne. I caught my signatures for sure. I got a couple of different signatures. I started to layer a little bit. And I just got compliments after compliments after compliments. And that was just one of the things where it's like I went home and I told my mama, like, yeah, he was right. Like, right about what? Cologne. It's crazy. Like, I'm now a connoisseur. You know, I bought that bottle, I want to say that was 6, 7 months ago. I have about 20, upwards of 25. And I consistently search for different fragrances, in different scents. So it's crazy how kind of overboard I went. But when I like something, I really like something. And when I find peace in things, I really uphold it and upkeep it. So yeah, it's definitely fragrances for me. But with that being said, this episode is over. I did want to just come here, have a full episode. I've been getting comments and questions about when I'm gonna, do a full episode again. I am still going to spontaneously do the shorts and the reels. It's just not going to be every day. It's going to be fuck it when I feel like it. Nonetheless, you can always find me topside. I am starting to stream a little bit, Arc Raiders. Now, if you want to play like a sports video game or something, we're probably going to put some money on it, and you cannot beat me. So if you're up for that challenge, let me know. Again, starting to stream a little bit. I'll put the link down low. So I appreciate it. Y'all be easy. And enjoy the Super Bowl. Or don't. It should be canceled anyways, but whatever.